Breaking Bad Season 1, Episode 1, I guess this is what you call the pilot episode, and this is the episode that kind of like changed TV in a lot of ways, but that's just my subjective opinion. And you know that HBO kind of regrets not greenlighting this project in the long run because of the big hit that it is. It's a dark show, of course, but of course what Breaking Bad is so genius at is setting up in a great teaser at the beginning of the episode, and no matter if you like it or not, you need to know what's going to happen next because they give you such a strong teaser. And of course the teaser of the entire series, as guess, is that here's this nerdy guy and wearing his whitey whites and kind of like his plaid nerdy t-shirt, and he has his pants off and he has a gun and something got blown up, and you hear a siren in the background and you're wondering what the heck is going on here, and all of a sudden they fade the credits, and then all of a sudden you hear the famous Breaking Bad kind of whatever, and then all of a sudden goes back, and then all of a sudden we start and how we got to this level, and then we get into the life of Walter White, who is a science teacher, high school science teacher, who seems to be a little bit dead inside, and who has like a wife and a kid who's got MS, and he's basically an average dude, and of course from the teaser this is where he's become, and you figure out, okay, this is the title of the show, it's called Breaking Bad, so what's going to happen with this dude? And you kind of see a guy that you feel for right away because he is an average guy, and what happens is that you see when he's a science teacher that there's that spark of life that he has when he talks about science and creativity and within chemicals and how his student or his audience, so to speak, is reacting, because this is a man desperate for a protege and nobody is listening to him, and it's like that must be the worst feeling in the world when you're so passionate about something and you love something so much and you have nobody to talk to about it. It's like living in a vacuum in so many regards. And so you understand that Walter White is going to have cancer and why he's going to break bad, and you understand full-heartedly, totally what is accomplished and what he's about to do, and you see what him blowing up in the whole intro to Jesse Pinkman, and intro to his wife, intro to the DE agent who is his brother-in-law, intro to his son, and this is a brilliant kind of pilot. If you're anybody who's wants to write a pilot, do what I did. You watch the episode and you scene by scene, you break down the scene, and you can figure out how Vince Gilligan, who came off the X-Files, wrote this brilliant pilot, and how it was picked up by a fringe network that now is a huge network, and in the beginning of a masterpiece of a show in the pilot. So that's all I need to say. That's my review.